Good early afternoon. I tell you what, it is gorgeous here in Tennessee. I'm not sure what part of the country you are when you're watching this, but man, it's beautiful out here. For wintertime, I'll take this any day. So hope y'all are doing well. I didn't make a video over the weekend. I took a couple extra days being around family and things, and that's always a good thing. So I'm glad to be back on today. Hope things are finding you well. I'm going to discuss about 5 different things to consider whenever somebody is discouraging you from prepping. When you have somebody out there who doesn't believe in prepping, they don't understand it, they try to make different comments, which I've had a few different comments from time to time. People saying, "Hey, what a waste of money. You guys are just all wasting your money and this and that." And that's something we'll talk about in just a minute. And before we get started, actually, literally just a handful of minutes ago, one of our family members here, Dave sent me an email, and he had been doing a lot of extra research and saw some extra videos and some things that he's been learning about our corn and the different price increases that may take effect. And we all know, price increases have been happening, and we'll talk about that as well. But he was given a heads up that, hey, it is looking even more relevant. It's looking a little more like it's on the radar, and to use that as an opportunity, all corn things related. As you know, corn just isn't just straight corn out of a can, which that is an item, but anything that is used in corn. And Dave, I challenge you to jump in the comments and go ahead, and as you are learning more and expound and definitely share, because I always encourage everybody to read the comments. There's a lot of knowledgeable people here, and I want them to have the opportunity to share that knowledge, because I'm also curious. I'm also a sponge. I like to gain information. I like to learn as well. So before we get started right on the topic here, if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up button. It helps me out. Even if you're just passing through, you're like, "Hey, Jerry, I'm not planning on watching your whole video. I'm just kind of stopping in." Hey, that's great. I appreciate you stopping in. But before you leave, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that's great. If you want to hang around, you like this channel and you like the people that are here, you like the comments, you like to be a part of this family, hey, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. So, okay, let's talk about that. First of all, hey, how are y'all doing? With everything that's going on in life, and man, what an important week this week is. Just so much going on, and I try not to watch a ton of news, but what's your thoughts right now? You feel free to jump in the comments. You're open discussion today. It's okay this week to let's talk about things, because it's here. This is the week that a lot of us have been watching on the radar. And are you prepping extra? Are you concerned a little bit? Are you feeling comfortable with where you're at right now in life and things? And that's good. Those are all good things, normal human thoughts and new human fears and things. But are you handling it okay? And again, I encourage you not to be afraid, not to be discouraged and things. And but I know that that's a human reality, and that we fight that sometimes. And just let you know, you're normal. You're not abnormal if you have those thoughts and feelings. But don't let them overtake you. Don't let them control your life. So anyway, this isn't a motivational video. This is something I'm just genuinely concerned, and I'm just genuinely curious on how you are doing. So feel free to jump in and let's share. Me personally, if you're wondering how I'm doing great. I'm in good spirits. I feel like I've been doing a good job prepping. I feel like things are going well in my household with my family. I think right now there's no major sickness going on in my tight circle that I'm around. At work, things are going well. And I know things are uneasy, but it's okay. I know that, first of all, I know God's in control. And I know that, that there's always just good people that are out there that are trying to do what's right amidst everything that's going on. And I'm hoping and praying that things can settle back down in our country, but being prepared in case it doesn't. So, okay, let's move right on along with the items that I wanted to talk about briefly. Someone comes along and they say, "Hey, I don't think what you're doing is smart. I think you're wasting money. I think, you're crazy. You're just wasting time. I think that, you're making up stuff that's just getting you anxious," and whatever you hear. let's just talk about that. So as prepper, the first thing that I share with somebody is like, okay, well, let's say you lose your job. Well, if you're a prepper, you automatically have stocks of food and supplies and paper products and things that you immediately can lean on. Okay, you can. It's almost like it's an insurance policy. We get insurance for everything. We have insurance for our cars. We have insurance for our houses. People get insurance for their boat. They get insurance for, TVs nowadays. I mean, and that's a whole different topic, right? I can talk about the times I went in and tried to buy a TV and like, do you want to buy, the extended life insurance on that television? And I'm like, well, why would I want that? They say, well, in case it breaks down and things. I'm like, so you're telling me that this, Samsung TV that I'm buying, it's going to break? Well, if it's going to break, then I'm not interested. I don't want to buy your TV. Oh, no, it's not going to break. Samsung's a great company, good brand TV. You're going to love it. Okay, well then, no, I don't need it in a warranty, right? And you understand that goes back and forth. So we have warranties out there for everything. Well, that's kind of what we prep for. It's like an insurance. It's like an insurance. It's having that. I guess you make your own warranty, right? But you have an insurance that you can lean back on something. For example, if you lost your job, as preppers, we try to have cash on hand, and that's kind of saved up. Hopefully that you've worked on getting a hold of your bills, and that's a prepper mentality of trying to, stay away from a lot of debt. And if something happens in life, you're also financially prepared. So tapping into your food stocks, automatically like a savings account, right? You don't have to buy groceries that week or the next week. It's like you're putting $100, $200 right into your pocket every week because now you're leaning on your preps. So that comes in handy. That's not wasting money at all. You're not wasting money. You haven't wasted your time. You're actually very thankful for what you've prepped. You realize too, you've never run out of anything if you're a prepper. My favorite thing to do is we're sitting around the table and all the families around, the kids, and everybody's visiting and everybody's hanging out and we're playing games and, maybe we're eating. Okay, we have dinner and, we get out the salad dressing and all of a sudden the ranch runs out. And they're like, oh no, the ranch runs out. Oh no, do you guys have any more ranch? And I'm like, hey, who are you talking to here? This is House of Prep, all right? Do I have ranch? Are you kidding me? Man, I got backups to backups at this place, right? Sometimes we don't. We drop the ball from time to time. For the most part, though, hey, look, we got backups, okay? No need to fret, no need to fear. Nobody has to jump in their car in the middle of a family event, in the middle of dinner, and run down to the dollar store to try to find some ranch. Okay, that doesn't happen in my house. And that's another benefit of being a prepper. You don't run out of anything in the middle of baking. Oh, no, I'm out of this. Nope, there's more in the pantry. Okay, we got backups. Okay, we got you covered. Okay, natural disasters. That's number 3. So we're talking about natural disasters happen. They do. And look, I'd lived in Florida before, and I know some of you have or are living in Florida. You know about a lot of the natural disasters. Okay, we do. The hurricane seasons and the things that come, earthquakes, if you're in other parts of the country, tornadoes, all these different storms and things. We understand that natural disasters occur. Well, if you're a prepper, you have flashlights and batteries and candles and oil lamps and all these vast and solar powered things and food and water and generators and other solar powered gadgets and chargers and we have all that stuff on hand. We don't have to fret. We don't have to run out and panic buy when a storm's hitting and everybody's bought up all the stuff in the store. You don't have to worry about that. We've got this. So again, I explain that to people. That's not wasting money. That's actually being very smart and being wise and being prepared. What about a power outage? Power goes out. Okay, we've seen that happen in Pakistan and some other little instances and smaller versions in other countries. And in our country, it happens from time to time in different cities. And you never know when a power outage might happen. Well, it's nice to have those extra prep backups and things. And you just never know. And having the grill and other cooking means and ways to cook food. And it's just being smart. It's being a prepper, just being smart. It's being prepared ahead. Having a peace of mind. What great. I asked you how you were doing. I'm telling you how I'm doing. Man, just having the peace of mind that you've been preparing for a while, and things have moved in the right direction for you, and you feel better prepared. You have that peace of mind that no matter what takes place, no matter what happens, you've put things in place. You've put the controls there and the barriers around you and your family, so you can take care of your children. You can take care of your spouse. You can take care of your immediate families. You have that ability now, and you've put some things in place to also protect your family. That knowing that if something were to ever come to you in your household, you have the means to protect your family. And it's just a great peace of mind knowing that that you're capable of doing that. And also price increases. Think of your preps as that you're help warding off some of those price increases and inflation costs and things because you bought food on yesterday's prices, okay? We talked about the beginning of the video of the value of buying things before they go up, and watching for corn, for instance. Well, wow, we didn't waste money. People say, hey, you're wasting your money. What a waste of money. No, we're saving money. Okay, we've prepped things now on yesterday's prices, and today they've gone up. We just made an investment, okay? And as long as you're not throwing things away and you're rotating everything, nothing gets wasted. Nothing. And another value to that point, for someone who's prepped up and has pretty much everything you need, you're not forced to buy today's price where you can wait for a sale, okay, and shop it around. Like, I don't have to have it this second because I've got plenty in the freezer. I have plenty at home in the pantry. I don't have to pay that price that you have today. I can now have the luxury of shopping it around, where the non-prepper, they have to buy it today at today's high price. They can't wait till shop it around or till it goes on sale because they need it right now. So that's another way of saving money. And it's just crazy that people think that it's a wasting of money and a waste of time. It's not. Very valuable and very, informative to have all that and to gain all that and all the knowledge that you gain as being a prepper and everything that you absorb and that you take in and the skills that you're learning. Are those skills a waste of time? Learning skills a waste of money? No. You've learned how to garden. You've learned how to filter water, and you've learned how to maybe put some ingredients together that normally you wouldn't have, and you've figured out how to do things, and maybe working out in the yard and learning how to make fire and just all these different, maybe trapping, right? And all these things that you can do. There's so much. And have you wasted your time? Have you wasted your money? I don't see that. I don't understand why people are just so blinded and just so one-sided on that topic. And it like I said, I still get from time to time. I still do. I still get comments. I still see little things, and it just blows my mind sometimes. I just kind of want to just smile and wave, say, okay, all right, yeah, thanks for pointing out that I'm wasting all my money. I just don't understand it. But anyway, I digress, right? That's what you hear everybody say. I move on from that. I can spend all day. So anyway, I hope you're doing great. I hope your day has been going well. And like I said, throw in the comments. Let me know, some of the thoughts that you have and how you talk with people sometimes that they don't understand you. Be curious to know. It'd be nice to know that. So anyway, I wanted to stop in. Wanted to say hey. And y'all have a great rest of the day now. Take care. Oh, thumbs up. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up. And I'll catch y'all later.